Hi, I'm Budget with Jay. Welcome to my channel where I will be taking you along with me on my personal cash budgeting and stuffing journey along with saving challenges and more. I am a low-income, zero-based budgeter. If you're new here, welcome. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. Let's get started. Alrighty, let's get into it. So today's cash stuffing and saving challenge video, we will be stuffing $852 and this is both job paychecks combined, okay? Let me mute my phone first of all. How's everybody's week been going? Mine has been going good. Thank you all for the feedback on my intro video and my AI avatar. Be on the lookout for her. You know, more videos are coming soon. She will basically be a teacher, a financial coach, budgeting teacher, financial teacher, all of those type of things combined into one avatar. I love it. I love what I'm doing. I love creating the extra content, you know. It gives me something to do versus just one video a week, you know. So she'll be giving you tips and, you know, tricks and, you know, how to make money and etc. You know what I mean? All things around money, financial, you know, any way that she can help, that is what she's for. That's what I'm using her for. To help me and you all, you know what I mean? So let's get into it. Let's do a unstuffing. I don't think I'm gonna be unstuffing this money. Probably $5. I'm gonna probably keep the rest. Let's see, what do I have? Only in gas, yes. What do I have in gas? Oh, it's 3. I'm gonna keep the 3, and I'm gonna keep the 20 and take the 3. So now it's $55. Keep that 20 in there because I'm definitely gonna need it. Because after this video, I will need to go and get gas. I'm like at 30 miles. Okay, so let's do a cash count. Yo, my mom is great. Thanks for the concerns in the comments as well regarding to my mom. Somebody in the last video had a comment and was like, basically said I shouldn't, because I said that I would empty out all of my binders to help my mom, and I would. And they're blocked anyways. But they were just saying, don't stop your goals because of a situation that your mom could. Don't come telling me nothing about my mom. I didn't even give the whole rundown of what happened. You know, I just gave pieces, but she's fine. Her mental is great. But I was just saying what I would do. You know what I mean? I didn't say my mom didn't have it. I did not say that. Yeah. I guess they just missed that whole part of the video. I did not say my mom didn't have it. I said if it came down to it, and I had to give her every dollar that I had, I would, and start all over again. That's my mom. That's my best friend. Why wouldn't I? And reading that comment made me think, like, dang, you must don't have a good relationship with your mom, you know? Because some people don't, but that's not my situation here. And I just literally blocked that person, really. Because we're not about to get in my comment section talking about my mom could have prevented that situation from happening. Yes, but not that situation. You know what I mean? The situation, not the financial situation. You know, I never said my mom don't have money. My mom didn't have, she didn't have money. I did not say that. It was a situation where she was forced to move out. Luckily, she found a place to live, and she got an apartment. Then she got approved for an apartment the next week. My mom was just in a uproar because it happened within a short span of time, as in her getting a notice. You know what I mean? But I ain't worried about them. They blocked now. But let me get into my cash count. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 8700. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 800. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. $855 because I did add a $3 rollover from my gas. And we're gonna get right into it. Okay, my cash wallet. Gas will be getting 40. Oh, no, bills. I'm always moving a step ahead, okay? Slow it down, girl, slow it down. Slow it down. Life insurance, 13. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Subscriptions, we'll be getting 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If y'all hear my twin brother playing the game, please do not mind him. He gets carried away. What do I have in subscriptions so far? 20, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Oh, I got all $60. That's what I need for the month. And I only use, I think I got like 5 or 6 subscriptions. I calculated it up, but water and trash. Water is gonna get 35, 20, 35, and it's not even 35. That's just what I go over. Okay, I go over $10 extra. And then trash is 42, 20, 40. No, it might be 43. Let me check my iPad. Yes, $42. 41, 42. Okay. And Wi-Fi isn't getting anything because I got it switched over into my name. A situation happened with my aunt. She had a phone line in my grandma's name, and they told her, a while back, that eventually that line is going to be dead. It's just going to be cut off because she is deceased. You cannot have things like that in a person who's deceased name, bills, etc. And she woke up the other day and her phone was off. They had cut the lines completely. And I'm like, oh, the Wi-Fi is still in my grandmother's name, and the water is still in her name, right? So that situation happened, and I'm like, this might happen to me. Let me go ahead and get things changed over now, based off her situation, because I feel like I'm gonna be next. And what I did was I went up there with a death certificate, and luckily I went, because the bill cycle don't start until the 26th, right? So luckily I went 2 days ahead, and I got everything switched over into my name, the Wi-Fi, and I only had to pay activation fee, and which my bill is like $76 a month on Wi-Fi versus $174, right? Which is great. So that came up to like $92. So I have an IOU of $92 that I'm gonna put back into my emergency fund, because I feel like that was an emergency for me. I need to go ahead and get this, get everything, switched over and changed over before where you don't have any Wi-Fi or water, right? And I ended up pulling $92 from my emergency fund for the Wi-Fi bill. And I do have that money here. And now I have everything switched over as far as with the Wi-Fi. So the water, we called and see what do we do about that. Like, how do we go about that situation? And she said just have a lease papers, my ID, social security card, you know, all of that, and I had to pay $50 deposit. So when my aunt go up there, I'm gonna go with her because she has the power of attorney papers and all the things that we needed from the lawyer as far as with her assets, right? And I'm gonna go with her and get that switched over, and we're gonna do that next. When is the 3rd? The 1st is on a Friday. We're gonna do that on next Monday, so we're gonna do that on the 4th and get that's the only thing we have left to get switched over because the lights are in my name. So I feel good about that because I'm like, yeah, let me get on my business because I don't want none of that happening to me. As far as with us living in the home, you know what I mean? But all of my other bills, they're in my name. My weekly wallet. Gas will be getting 40, 20, 40. Y'all, we are 10 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. Y'all gotta go back and look at my my 1K subscriber giveaway video to look at the items that I will be giving away. I still have those items. They're not gone anywhere. So go back and check that video out. It's gonna be a little, you're gonna have to scroll down to find it. It's not too much far down, but it's down there. And check it out and see, and tell a friend. I'm only 10 subscribers away, okay? We're at 990 subscribers, y'all. And I couldn't have done it without y'all. I really thank y'all so much. Gas, we have 20, 40, 60. I love the comment, the feedback from y'all, the positive feedback. Anything negative, you will be blocked. Like, literally, you will not see any more content from Budget with Jay. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Eating out, we'll be getting 60, 20, 40, 60. Now, you can ask me questions, you know, because it's your opinion, but don't go come in saying like the other girl was saying that, like, hey, your mom could have prevented that and this and that. You know, don't come in my comment section talking like that. Groceries will be getting 120, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. Because you coming in talking like that will get you blocked. You won't see any more content from me. But so far so good. You know, throughout this 3-year journey, I've gotten positive feedback from you guys. Like, I've created a whole community within me, you know, y'all, you know, and I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Personal will be getting 10. Household will be getting 10, 5, 10. Miscellaneous will be getting 20. And that is it. That is all for my weekly wallet. I got this from Easy Budgets. I don't know if you guys can see that, but Easy Budgets from Instagram. I got this little A7 wallet from her. I've been getting a lot of comments from y'all about that. Like, where did I get this black wallet from? Easy Budgets. Okay, on to my sinking funds. I will be getting $30, and I have $1,000 in the bank. $20, $30. And I now have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800, 700. Ugh. Let me recount that. Where's my calculator? Because y'all know my math don't be bad there. Okay. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 700. 705, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. $713. $1,713 in my personal savings. And I will have to update my tracker because I did not do that last week. Bella will be getting $20. And she didn't spend any money last week. Ella has 40. That's because she spent mine. But it's okay. Anything for my little Bella. Now that I called her name, she's probably gonna walk in at any minute now. Car maintenance is getting 10, 5, 10. Car maintenance now has 20, 40, 60, 85, 90, 95, 100, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $105 in car maintenance. That will be getting 30. So we have 25, 30. Y'all, I have been enjoying creating this AI content. I still have my YouTube bootcamp. We have 1 more week left. Y'all, I've learned so much. I've learned so much. Within the value of what, $105 so far. The monthly AI cash school, which is, it will be in the link in my description box below. That's $5 a month. But then the YouTube bootcamp inside of that, which is, they call it a classroom, so the YouTube bootcamp classroom is $100 by itself. But everything else that you get inside of those classroom modules is way well over $5 a month, literally. And she is teaching people. It was a lady in a Zoom call last night because she did a Q&A live on a Zoom call. It was a lady in Jamaica. I loved her accent, by the way. You have people in Canada, people in Nigeria. Like, I love it. You have people from all over. So far, we're over like 3,000 people in this AI cash school so far. And Miss Quita, she's amazing. She's from Mississippi. She is so amazing. I love her. Debt got 30, so we have 20, 40, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So we have $80 in debt. My emergency fund is getting 93 because I have an IOU, okay? 20, 40, 60, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3. 20, 40, 60, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3. And that is going to go here and then back into the bank, okay? Clothes will be getting 10. Let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in clothes, we now have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We have $20 in clothes. Take this IOU off because I no longer owe that anymore. Medical will be getting 20. And I do not, if you're new here, I do not count this because I know what it adds up to at the end of the month. And I have to go and pay that bill today. And we're at $211, y'all. So we're knocking it down. and I paid $75 today, so I have $136 owed on my medical bill, and I will no longer have that bill anymore. I will only have student loans, and I will be focusing more on that once I get this medical bill paid down. Okay. Investments, we'll be getting 10, 5, 10. Investments now has 20, 35, 40, and we're gonna make change 40. Home will be getting 10. Home now has 120, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 150 in home. Luxury will be getting $10. 5, 10. And I'm gonna make some change with luxury. So 10, 15, 20, 5, 30. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20. We have 100, 220, 35. So we have $235 in luxury. And that is it. I will update my trackers as soon as I get done finishing my video. So that is it for my sinking funds. On to my little bitty books. It will be getting 45, 20, 40, 5. I love this little challenge, y'all. You add up to $500 so quick. Literally. Okay, I'm gonna blow on this. Alrighty. That is it for my little bitty books. And if you're new, I got this from Baddies and Budgets, but this is the old version. So you probably, if you do go in order, you will see the new version of this. And I like this though. I like this one. Now on to my saving challenges. And this binder is from Baddies and Budgets, but these challenges are from different people, different Etsy shops, you know, YouTube, you know, they're just from all over. Okay. We're gonna add 43 into this. I have to make some change. Let me see if I got any ones here. Yep, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're gonna do 18 and 25 for my Fridays challenge. Let me zoom y'all in. So 18, 25. Let me zoom y'all back out. Alrighty. Now we're gonna go here to my scratch off, and we're gonna scratch off. We're gonna see what we have under here, okay? 25, okay. It adds up to 110, so we're good. $25. I gotta add my 43, so 20, 41, 2, and 3. And with those two combined, you're able to save 20, 40, 65, 66, 67, $68. Then we're gonna go back here to my bookmark challenge. I'm gonna add this in there. Ooh, there's a lot of 5s and 1s. So far we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, and 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. $337 in the bookmark challenge so far. And it would have been way more, but I had to get the portion of my roof fixed on top of my home. So, but I was perfectly fine with that. I had the money to get that fixed. So, Christmas, we're going to skip the Christmas. We'll be getting 25. 25. And Christmas now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 20, 45, 50. $550 so far for Christmas, which is a good amount of money to have. And y'all know, for me, Black Friday is my Christmas, okay? In November is Christmas for me. I have a value of $8, so 5, 6, 7, 8. And I should have the amount that I had before. I need to do a cash condensing, so here we have 10, 20, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $77. And we're done with that IOU. Okay, we can do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't have $2, so what do I have here? 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. Probably gonna end up putting money in my buffer. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, no, 20. And in this challenge, we now have 100 and 20, 40, 55. $155 into this challenge. And this adds up to $345. I need to go here because I need to make some change. Can I make change? No, I can't. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll add a 20, which makes that 15. And in here, we now have 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40. So $240 in this challenge. Okay, we're gonna go here and we're gonna add $5 into this challenge, and I'm gonna add this to my buffer. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just add the 5. And so far in this challenge, we have 20, 40, 65, 66, 7, 8, 9, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5. $75 in this challenge. And this money will be going to my buffer. I need to go get some mounts for my cameras. I did order some new cameras. Let me tell you what happened this morning. So, getting ready to go out to my car, right? So, I can see my neighbor across the street. I can see that her back door is open and that her daughter was standing back there at her back door. She was standing over there watching me, because we work at the same warehouse, right? And she doesn't have a vehicle. Some kind of way she lost her vehicle. Mind y'all, I see this girl standing in the doorway, okay? I get in my car, I go and pull out my driveway. I'm checking for cars to see if they're coming by. Mind you, it's 5:20 in the morning, so it's dark outside. And I look to the left, look to my right, y'all. This girl she's at my window, waving me down. That girl scared the daylights out of me. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you scared me. Like you could have gotten yourself hurt. Like, what are you doing? She was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you, but can I get a ride to work? I didn't want to wake my mom. Mind you, her mom been taking her to work. I don't know what happened, that's none of my business, but I proceeded to take her to work. I'm like, yeah, I'm going that way anyways, yeah, sure, right? So as I'm riding, she's talking. I'm not used to having someone, ride with me and, talking with me. I'm normally listening to motivational speeches in the morning on my way to work, right? So it was odd morning for me. Very odd morning. Threw my routine all the way off. Long story short, I ended up texting her from another co-worker's phone, because she's closer with her, And I told her, I'm like, hey, due to the fact that what happened this morning, I can't keep giving you a ride to work, because once you start, and then they feel like they could keep on, right? And I told her, you really scared me the way you approached my car. You could have gotten us hurt, or, you could have done something to me. I don't know, at that time, but, she, I know she knows better, right? But it's the simple fact is, like my mom was telling me over the phone, I talk to my mom every morning on my way to work. And, cause by the time I get to work, I still have like 30 minutes before I clock in, right? That's just me. That's just my schedule. And that's how I operate. And my mom was like, that girl was over there waiting on you. She had already had this planned out. She could have easily came and knocked on the door or told you a day before. I'm like, Mom, you know what? You're right. So after I saw her the text message and told her, hey, you could have easily came to my door. My dog would have let me know that you were out there. I know she would have. Or you could have came and told me the day before, because you were waiting on me to get into my car. You had plenty of time, because she was standing at the door. I saw her. But once I got in my car and pulled off, I did not see any. It's pitch black dark. We have street lights, but it's dark. I didn't see anybody. And I'm not expecting nobody to run up to my vehicle. And, I told her in the polite way, I'm sorry that this happened, that this situation happened this way, but, going forward, don't do that anymore, because you could easily get yourself hurt. You know what I mean? Because, y'all, I carry and I have a taser. Okay? And that could have ended up bad for her or me, because I didn't know, even though her intention was to get away to work, I'm not knowing that, because I'm not used to somebody just running up to my car like that, like how she did it. She could have gotten hit. I could have gotten so scared that I mashed the gas and hit that girl. That's just how close she was to my car. And I'm not knowing with the tint on my car. I can't see at night like that anyways. But, I told her in a polite way, hey, you're going to have to find you another way to work, and I left it at that, and she told me, hey, yeah, you're absolutely right. I should have came at you in a better. I could have approached you in a better way, you know. But thank you for giving me the ride to work. You know, I'm guessing she's on like the borderline of getting like laid off because we go by point system, and you have so many points before they just end up, you know, letting you go. From what she was telling me this morning. But you know, I hope she gets it together. You know, hope she's able to get her truck back and things like that, so therefore she can get herself back rolling. But that's the end of my video, y'all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you will know when I upload a new video. Bye bye.